Yo, what's up, it's your boy, ClickPoint XX here, and welcome back to another Storytime video. Now, I haven't done one of these in a while, and I've been teasing one on Twitter for a long fucking time now, since January, and it's just never come out, because that's honestly because I never really knew what story to do. There's multiple I could possibly do, but I decided on this one because I feel like this is probably the most fun story out of all of them. Well, yeah, we'll see. I'll probably end up doing all of the others at some point. But anyway, so as you read from the title, this is the story about my first time ditching school, or mitching if you're someone who is like me and says that. I know not even everybody in my country says that. I've actually had to explain that to people. I don't know. Ditching, mitching, depending on where you're from, and skipping. Those are all the different words for it. So pretty much, here's the story, right? Me and Michael, who you may have seen on a couple of my live streams, he's been on a few of them. We had been thinking about ditching school for a while at this point, and because me and him both hated school. This was in our third year. We're in our fourth year now. So yeah, but so this was last year. I believe I still had long hair at the time. Pretty sure I did. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. But he asked me to meet up one day before school. And so I got my mum to drive me up to into the town, because I don't go to school in the same town that I live in. Yeah. So I got her to drive me there. I met up with him. And what we did was, instead of going to the school, because we were in our uniforms, obviously. So what we did was we actually went into a forest park type area. We found a little small gap in the bushes and trees and stuff. We put our bags there, changed into clothes. The excuse that we used was that I said to my mum, me and Michael are going to meet up before school, and we're also going to go after school, so I'm going to take some clothes and stuff. However, I was very bad at it, and I was bad at hiding it, so she knew something was up. She just never said anything to me until afterwards. I'll get to that. So after we got changed and started walking around the park, we just sort of fucked around for a bit, and we really overthought it and started thinking oh, how are we going to cover ourselves up? Because how are we going to cover for ourselves? Because the school has a thing where they send out a text after a certain amount of time, if you're not in school and shit. So we knew there was going to be something about that. So we kept trying to come up with all these convoluted plans. I was just sort of the whole time saying, let's just not do anything and just face it because it's fun. So we walked through a bit of a bushy tree type area, and there was a point which I always joke about where Michael ran out of the trees and started acting he literally, you'd think he had Tourette's. He was acting mental. And then the dude who he ran past, because Michael ran down the pathway, but I was just walking. The dude who he ran past said fucking weirdo, which just made me laugh. So then we started walking around the town, and eventually we decided we were going to walk to another town, the town that I live in. And that was a long walk. We ended up actually taking the back road, which is dangerous because there's not actually footpaths there and all that shit. So we did that, which was interesting. It took us a long time to actually get caught. Oh my God. Because we started walking about, we started buying stuff and everything, from shops, which we were probably mental doing that. But you know what? I don't regret it. It was a fun time. I don't regret it. I'm probably going to tell all of my ditching, mitching, skipping, whatever the fuck, stories on here, because they're all interesting in one way or another. But we're just sticking to the first one, so whatever. So it took us a long ass time. So we had actually we had just bought ice cream. I think we had just bought ice cream. I think it was this time we did that. Yes, it was. And we were walking down towards a beach, towards the beach area, when we both realized that our mums were trying to text us and phone us and shit, and we were like, oh fuck. So then I answered my mum. We walked over to my house. He stayed here for a while. A bit awkward that, because my mum had never met him before, so that whole thing was a bit yeah. And then eventually he went back, and probably shouldn't be saying this on YouTube, but his aunt, or auntie, whatever the fuck you want to say, he was in contact with her as well, and she was acting, because I think she was with the mum or something, and she kept saying, I need to be a responsible parent, but I'm not angry with you. And then she texted him later on to say, don't tell your mum about this, but you're a legend for doing that, which I can't believe she said that. I cannot believe she said that to him. But anyway, I think that's the whole story. I don't know. I'm trying to think back to see if there's any, so I can remember if there's anything else noteworthy, because there is a bunch of other noteworthy stuff, and I'm pretty sure that was all like different times. Oh yeah, actually, here's a pretty interesting one. So there's a dude who was trying to ring us, who actually goes to the school, and he was like asking us questions for a long ass time, and then eventually me and Michael asked him, "Yo, why are you allowed to ring us? Like, why are you allowed to be on your phone?" And he said, "Because we got permission." And then I immediately said to Michael, "Hang up, because the teachers are probably listening to this." Yeah, I don't like this guy very much. Don't like him very much at all. But that's an entirely different story. He's a wanker, but I don't know. I have a whole other stories for that, and I actually have audio from something he did, which I might put in the video. You never know. That's if that even happens. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So that's the last thing I actually remember happening that was of note. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section below telling me if you've ever done something like this, because I'm actually genuinely interested, because I've done it like 5 fucking times. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.